That's why while you are listening, you repeat it. You repeat after it, and you tell your brain that you learn English, and your brain will get it and will help you to learn it. Okay. And the seven, stay consistent. It means that practice every day. Practice every day. The English speaking methods that we have described above only work if you use them. Here, what I recommend: do a little every day, every single day. For example, if you don't have time, we pray every day. Yes, we pray 5 times every day. We pray God, and it's our routine. We do it for ourselves, for to be fresh. Yes, and if you want to learn English, do it like pray every day. Every day, you learn something, and it will help you to improve your English. For example, commit 5-10 minutes every day. If you can do more, it's great, no problem. But if you don't have any time, 5, 10, 15 minutes every day is enough for you. Sometimes you can do it 2 or 3 hours, but make sure that you do the minimum every single day. And this means that even if you are tired or really busy, you still have to commit. It doesn't mean that today you are busy, you are tired, you don't need to learn English. If you do like that, you will not learn English. But if you are patient, not impatient, if you want to improve yourself, you have to do it. You must do it. Okay, that's why remember, consistency is key in learning a complex skill. And the ability to speak in English at high level with confidence is depend on how you are impatient. And if you are impatient, you will not be confident. If you are patient, you will be confident, and you will learn English. And then common, I have also common questions from my students. Sometimes they say that, teacher, how can I improve my English speaking at home? I think that the beauty of the digital age is that you can learn English online at home, not with the tutor, not with me, or not with other teachers. Learn the sounds of English, improve your fluency by imitating native speakers, and take online lessons from anywhere in the world. Because I have a lot of friends from foreign countries, they give online lessons, and it's not so expensive, I can say. It's easy to join them and to learn English. And sometimes the teachers say, which is the best method to improve my English speaking? And if you had to choose one, use the LRRC methods. I said it in my slide. And find audio phrases, listen to them, record your version, and then listen to both versions and make changes. Don't forget to make changes. If you don't make changes, you will stay in old version, and you will not improve. And then sometimes, how can I become more confident in English? And as I mentioned, now that vast majority of people don't care if you make mistakes. For example, if you talk with me, I don't pay attention to your mistakes. If I understand you, it's okay. It's not a problem for me if I understand you. If I don't understand you, yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem that you don't have a good pronunciation skills. That's why improve yourself and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Okay, what I to do now? Firstly, please improve yourselves and help yourselves. As everybody says, if you want to do something, you have to do yourself, and not teachers, no other people will help you. You will help yourself. Thank you so much. And if you have any question, you can ask me.
Wow, let's give applause for Mrs. Halala. Thank you so much for the nice presentation. suggestion and nice tips to improve the speaking for us, especially as you mentioned that it's not our first languages, and it's gonna be some challenges for us. And I don't know, here's maybe some students, you can save your questions and then later we can ask to Mrs. Salala if you need more tips how to improve your speaking skills. And now we are going to the second speaker. Second speaker, here we have Dr. Esti Royani, SH, SPD, MPD, MH, CPS, CMC, CHTC. And she has graduated from the Diploma of English at Faculty of Education Science in Mula Warman University and finished her Bachelor of English Education at Universitas Widyagama University. Besides English, she also studied about law, and she finished the Bachelor of Law at Universitas 17 Agustus, or we call it UNTAG, and finished her Master of Law at Universitas Merdeka Malang, and finished her doctoral degree at Doctor of Law at Universitas Sultan Agung Semarang. And currently she is actively being lecturer at the Colorado Foreign Language Academy, Faculty of Law, UNTAG, and then at the Awang Long Law High Institute. She also become instructor at the Awang Faisal Ishak Language Center, UNTAG. She also being advocate, and she has training to the public speaking. And for your information, she is also the head of the research and development department of the Forsiladi. Jadi beliau juga bagian riset dan pengembangan ya untuk IKN, Ibu Kota Negara, for the Indonesian Capital City that will move to the Kalimantan. She also Kepala Departemen Penelitian dan Pengembangan di bagian Forsiladi, Forum Silaturahmi Dokter Indonesia. And she also published the book for English for Law Students with the title The Students Speaking Skill and Simple Guideline to Get the TOEFL Best Score. And for your information also, the today's seminar material has been presented at Mohoku University, Japan at 2018. We are welcoming for the Dr. Esti. Dr. Esti with us?
Yes, okay.
Okay. We are giving the time to you. Time is yours for Dr. Esti.
Thank you, moderator. Good morning in Azerbaijan. Good evening in Indonesia. The Honorable, the leader of DPP Forsiladi, of Forum Silaturahmi Dokter Indonesia, Dr. Endang Samsul SHIMAG, and the Honorable of the leader of DPW Forsiladi, Forum Silaturahmi Dokter Indonesia, Dr. Sudarmo, and also the Honorable Mrs. Hafedieva Selela from Azerbaijan. And also, ladies and gentlemen, in this conference, thank you very much. And then also, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for the Association Forsiladi, Forum Silaturahmi Dokter Indonesia. We can say in English, Indonesian Forum Doctoral Directory, this association of doctors in Indonesia with different science of law and economic education and teacher and many skills and different professions. This association established since January 12, 2021, last year. So Decree of Ministry and Human Rights Republic Indonesia. Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Esti, and then this is my results. I already present when I was in Japan in Tohoku University around October 29 to 2018. This is the pictures of mine with my college and my friends, different places in Indonesia. And this is a certificate algorithm from Tohoku University. And also the slide number 3 next. When I present this result in the conference TUIS, we say TUIS is Tohoku University International Interdisciplinary Seminar in Sendai, Japan. And next. Okay, I would like to present my results. The title is about implementing pair work activities using functional language example to improve the speaking skills. For the beginning, I would like to start from introductions. As we know that there are 4 kinds of skills in English about reading, writing, and speaking, and then also listening. So the one of the skill is a little bit hard than others is speaking, I think. So many researchers talk about speaking. What is the definition of speaking? I think one researcher is the meaning of speaking is producing and receiving, according to Brown's 1994, 123. Also Barth and Joyce 1997, 98. So this is the definition of speaking that I think that the best way we know, because that relationship with produce, how to produce the words and how to receive it. Okay, next. Okay, and then actually there are 2 kinds of difficulty with speaking skill. The first one, actually in Indonesia, the people in Indonesia, especially the student in Indonesia, they don't know how to say, they don't know what to say. Actually, they want to say something, but they don't know how to say in English. Just only keep in the mind, just only keep in the brain. And also the second reason, the difficulty of speaking skills, how to say things in target language. Okay, next. For my result, there are 2 kinds of result problems. The first one that I want to know that how can pair work using functional language example be implemented to improve the student speaking skill? And the second one is there any improvement in the student speaking skill with the implementation of pair work using functional language example? So I use this strategy to improve the student speaking skill, especially in my country, Indonesia. Next. Yeah, the purpose of the result is, with the result, I want to see the implementation of pair work using functional language example. Is that any improve the student speaking skill, or I want to see the improvement of the student speaking skill? So that is the 2 purposes of our result, especially my results. I use many tests of these students, especially for one place, and then around 30 students. I did test of them. Okay, next. Next. Yeah, I use research methodology. We call that CAR. It means classroom action research. That is mean about reflexive process, which have lectures to explore and examine aspect of teaching and learning. So for example, that in this classroom, we do the research and then with many process indeed, and then the methodology help us to explore everything that we want to say to the students, and then the students also can respect with our methodology to use it this strategy. And then also the take action